What's up, guys? Storm Tracker B. Dean, Barry Keystone Prime, and I have Truck 1 here. We're out at the Truck 3 garage, and you might notice a couple of new antennas on both of the trucks. Those are VHF quarter waves, and that would denote new radios. What did we get in the trucks? I'm going to give you a little bit of a show and tell right now. All right, what we put in both Truck 1 and Truck 3 are Uniden UM380s, and these are VHF marine radios. I know what you're saying. You're saying, why would you need a boat radio in your car? Well, if you're a chaser that's going to be going after tropical systems, or you spend any time near the water, the ocean, the lakes, that kind of thing, large navigable waterways, you might actually have a use for this device. Channel 16 is the international distress frequency, so anybody who's calling for help from the Coast Guard, you're going to hear them on channel 16. Add to that, there are multiple other channels that the Coast Guard uses for operations, and that includes for military-specific NOAA weather radio-like channels where there are continuous broadcasts of conditions in voice that you can hear and the locations at which they are. So it is actually a halfway decent tool, especially for tropical systems, but even these large lake systems, you can get information from these radios that will tell you a little more what's going on, possibly a little faster than what you can get it from online sources, if you can get that information from online sources at all. Also, they make great dedicated NOAA radios.
Dry. The warming trend begins this weekend.
Listen to how clear that is.
Turning by Sunday. Increasing moisture brings better shower and thunderstorms.
Isn't that clear? That NOAA weather radio site is 20 miles away from me, and I am inside of a building that's partially sunk into the ground. So they make great NOAA receivers. Now, I know that some of your CBs, your GMRS radios, is going to have a NOAA weather receiver on it, but that receiver, you might notice, isn't as sensitive as you would like it to be, and that's because the radio it's attached to is supposed to be receiving on 27 megahertz or 462 megahertz. It's going to have a step up or a step down converter in the line in order to receive those NOAA frequencies, while a VHF marine radio, that is its native band. NOAA weather radio is at 162 megahertz, and marine radio is at 157, 158 megahertz range. It's right next to it, and the receiver is meant to receive it. So even you inland chasers, if you want a dedicated, real deal NOAA weather radio and you don't want to have a WR120 sitting on your dash, you want something with a little friendlier form factor for mobile, VHF marine radio might be where it's at. Now, I know what you're asking. You're going to be asking, oh, can we use this for chasing? The answer to that is, unless you're chasing on boats, absolutely not. The whole thing is, you can't transmit them on land, and that's okay. Everything's not supposed to be a transmitter. This is just an idea for you, some of the things you can do with some resources you might not have originally thought of to help with your chasing. That's it. It makes a great NOAA receiver. It will receive the Coast Guard. It will receive automated buoy dispatches. It will receive distress calls and current conditions. And you can use it for that. It's great. Just get yourself a VHF quarter wave antenna and a marine VHF radio. You're in business. You can find them in some places at Walmart. You can find them at some places in boat stores. And I've even seen one sold to this day at the Emlenton truck stop, which is way inland on I-80 in like western Pennsylvania. So they are out there, they're affordable, and that's just a little blurb from me. Here at the HQ, I'm B. Dean Barry. I thank you for watching.